about to get into it live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, BlueJae, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it.
Baby mama,
Hey.
love it, live it, do it. Nigga, it's the life you choose. Bitches, do that.
Drop those business, y'all.
They all
Drop those businesses. Welcome.
face, face, I hit face.
Happy Thursday. Kita in the house.
Now I never said go.
This is our Spotlight Artist of the Week, Man Williams. This is makeup. It's available on all platforms, so y'all make sure y'all go and support. He is the first to kick off this brand new segment, so I'm very excited for him and everything he has going on. So shout out to Man Williams. Hey Renita. Hey Renita. Y'all get into this makeup real quick. He say he ain't gotta wear no makeup. Okay. So if you feel like you gotta wear the makeup, you don't have to. Welcome to the Blueprint Live, y'all. It's Thursday. I'm feeling good. Kita, welcome back, girl.
Thank you.
What's been going on?
Nothing, still getting over my little injury, but it's much better. I had injured my thumb, but I'm back to being able to, get into the real workouts as I like to call it. So but I'm still taking it easy, but yeah.
For those that don't know, Kita LaShaun, okay, so I'm about to put her information up right now. You literally have been helping everybody get fit during the pandemic. So, if you all are looking for a fitness coach, y'all need to go ahead and follow her. I got everything on here. Get her on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. I will put the group, my workout group, I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah. So Kita has been working with me too. And I was letting her know, I'm like, girl, I'm just having a struggle with some consistency, And she checks in, like she really makes sure that you're on your stuff. And what made me really want to continue and keep getting up was when I saw that you had your injury and you was still, she was still going hard in the paint.
Yeah, it bothered me, I was like, man, I can't, because when you develop that consistency, it becomes a passion and you don't want to stop,
Right.
But you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. And she had to take some time off, but she was still getting it in. So y'all make sure that y'all go and follow her. For real. Before we go any further, we have to shout out our amazing sponsors. Tax Strategy. It's tax time. I keep telling them.
Yeah, you've been telling them for the longest.
I've been telling y'all for the longest. It's tax time. Go get with the pros, okay? We got a lot of things that we got to file this year. A lot of people, we had unemployment. It was so many different factors, and you really want to be working with the pros, okay? We want you to file your taxes correctly. We don't want you in a situation or a jam. We don't want that. Shout out to our sponsor, Fiya, okay? Make sure that you follow them for updates. And BlueJae. Okay, so BlueJae literally has everything that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Businesses, okay, people that are in need of some more personal tailored services. She literally does it all, and I'm like, I need some virtual service.
Yeah,
because it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Also shop the Black Excellence collection, okay? It's 10% off with my code MzMetchi10, okay? We want y'all to get some savings and be looking good. I always tell y'all, imagine walking in with your Black Excellence gear on, or you drinking out of your Black Excellence cup. You can't tell me that you wouldn't feel grand after that.
You would feel excellent.
You would feel excellent. So shout out to Black Dollar Days, okay? The initiative, the next one is going down on March 16th, okay? Remember, this is happening every month, so you can get in, register those businesses, okay? So we know who to shop with during the Black Dollar Days. Make sure that you go and visit them right now, okay? Our topic of the night is apologies. So I'll go into it with this. Y'all know Justin Timberlake. He came with an old stale 20-year apology to Janet Jackson and Britney Spears. I'm like, you let them drown. You let them drown. Okay, hold on. Let me get into these comments real quick. She said, yeah, I need that. Hey, girl. Y'all also make sure she is another artist. Make sure that you go and follow her. Okay, it's lit. Go and follow Miss Muffy. Okay. What's up? And F Services. Woo woo. Thank you so much for checking in. And then we have King DJ Gap. What's going on? Hey, thank you for checking in. We having a good time tonight. But yeah, apologies. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Good topic.
It's good. Yeah, with him coming out with that story, it inspired it. And then I really, really wanted to talk about it because Renita from Be Your Own Kind, she also has a show. And they were, talking about something in regards to that. Like she kind of broke the news on her show. And I'm like, he is real stale with this apology. Yeah. I'm like, why didn't you?
Did you mean that?
Is that real? So we're gonna get more into that and just really, really break it down. I want to hear what you all think as far as we gonna talk about it all. Okay, period. Our business of the week last week was Gems by Jazz. Shout out to them. They just celebrated their 2-year anniversary. This is Gems by Jazz hair. Okay, like the hair is durable, y'all, ladies. You looking for quality bundles. I'm not even trying to sell you at this point. This ain't even a commercial. I'm just talking to you on some real stuff. But our business of the week this week, the Rosebud collection. So I wanted to bring some items that I got on camera. And I'm going to let Kita smell them because she's here. This is the Calm. These are wax melts. Smell this. Okay. Girl. An experience.
Oh my goodness.
An experience. This is cocoa butter kisses. Okay, do y'all know how good cocoa butter smells? Girl. Can't get enough. Smell that one.
See, they probably think I'm just doing this. No.
It smells divine, y'all.
Oh my God.
I'm so serious. It's so good. That one was cocoa butter kisses. This is Kai Blue. Okay. This
smells. Oh my goodness.
Brittany, thank you for checking in.
You're gonna be doing the show with Becky.
Right. It's like I couldn't stop smelling it. I was like, it smells so good. And
they smell amazing.
They do. And I can't wait to burn them. I am a candle girl. Y'all, these lights is going crazy up in here. So we having a party. Yes. So y'all make sure that y'all go and check them out. Okay. They are based out of Michigan. Again, this year we said that we are expanding our reach. So Illinois, say hey to Michigan. The Rosebud collection is our business of the week. So glad to honor her. You are really, really, you got some great products. Like, girl, these wax melts.
They smell amazing.
I'm telling y'all, it's a smell that you're gonna want to continue to smell for a long time. Like I honestly wish that I could put it in my little Glade thing that plug into the wall. Okay. That's how serious it is. And y'all and ladies, we know how we are about our candles. Kitty, you got candles? I know you got candles.
You know I do. I love my candles. And it's a hard job picking out which one you want to light sometimes. Which one you want to smell. But those are.
Yes. Yay to Michigan. Absolutely. Yes. It's great things coming out of there. That is the second candle company that we've been able to feature out from that area. The first one was the Breeze Candle Company. Okay. It's just so nice to be able to connect with other businesses across state lines because, let's be honest, sometimes locally trying to get and garner that support, it's a little bit more difficult, but these are people that you are able to connect with. They about their business and they in another city. Like when you can link up and really do stuff like that, it warms my heart. Yeah. For real. I actually, I participated in a raffle that she had going on and, I won some of these products, but I'm literally about to put in another order for some more products because I feel like I need to have it on deck.
Yeah, I need that information.
Yeah. So y'all make sure that y'all go and follow them, okay? Go and check them out for sure. That's our business of the week. And you can advertise with us. Woo. Boo boo. So I think that we can do a little bit of a dance break, and I want to get into Hate It and Love It. It's good this week. It's good this week. This is Miss Franklin by Alana Deville. Shout out Slug and Apparel. Shout out Alana Deville. Period.
Yeah. Okay. So like, I'm at the mall the other day, right? And this nigga walks up to me, I was trying to get my number and shit.
Okay. We appreciate you the Rosebud. Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in, girl. Thank you. These products are amazing. This candle, I want to put my nose in. I just want to. This is fabulous. We love them. We love them. Please, if you're still on, Ashley, drop the link so that they can go and shop right now. Alana Deville checking in. What's up, sis? What's good, girl? If y'all hopping on this live, share this live up. Oh wait, we got the website for you right here. I'm gonna leave that up for y'all so y'all can go and shop. This is Miss Franklin by Alana Deville. It's available on all platforms. Y'all make sure y'all go and check it out. What y'all got in y'all cup? We're drinking red Moscato. Back at it like a crack at girl, not like a crack at. Bye. Whoopsie. She said Benjamin Franklin. I'm trying to see Benjamin Franklin too. Multiple times. She said, girl, water. Why did you? Well, were you drinking earlier? Do you know, when I talk to most of my friends that work from home, they actually drink in the daytime. Yeah. Like, be having cocktails and shit. Like, it goes down. It goes down. And I'm not mad at it. I'm like, you know what? Are you still working?
Right. That would just be me. I have to see if I can finish.
Right. Right. Y'all make sure y'all download this Miss Franklin Alana Deville. Because it's real thing. Y'all better go see Benjamin Franklin and get into it with Miss Alana Deville. No. She said, nope, sad ain't it? It's a little bit. If you want some wine, I hope that wine comes in your life. Everybody needs a good glass of wine at the end of the day. All right. Hate it or love it. Kita, you're my guest, so you're going to start off with the hated it tonight. I want you to kick it off.
So my hated it's coming from a remorseful standpoint as well, but I hate what Texas is going through right now.
Right.
I feel like it probably could have been avoided because I was reading something about how power companies in 2011, they were supposed to better winterize their systems to avoid things like this. And here it is 10 years later, they didn't winterize their systems. So, you got 4 million families out there, no power, no gas. They're not equipped for this type of, we deal with this,
Yeah.
So I hate that probably could have been avoided and it wasn't.
Yeah. It's funny that you said that was your hated it. That was also mine's too. Mine's, it was the comments by the former mayor for me. It's very quick. So if you all don't mind, I'm gonna read it to you.
Yeah, that's.
But I want y'all to hear how crazy it was. So this is from the former mayor Tim Boyd. Let me hurt some feelings while I have a minute. No one owes you or your family anything, nor is it the local government's responsibility to support you during trying times like this. Sink or swim, it's your choice. The city and county, along with power providers, or any other service owes you nothing. I'm sick and tired of people looking for a damn handout. If you don't have electricity, you step up and come up with a game plan to keep your family warm and safe. If you have no water, you deal without and you think outside the box to survive and supply water to your family. If you are sitting at home in the cold because you have no power and are sitting there waiting for someone to come rescue you because you're lazy, is direct result of your raising. Wow. Only the strong will survive and the weak will perish. Folks, God has given us the tools to support ourselves in times like this. This is sadly a product of socialist government where they feed people to believe that the few will work and others will become dependent for handouts. Am I sorry that you have been dealing without electricity and water? Yes. But I'll be damned if I'm going to provide for anyone that is capable of doing it themselves. We have lost sight of those in need and those that take advantage of the system and mesh them into one group. Bottom line, quit crying and looking for a handout. Get off your ass and take care of your own family. Bottom line, don't be a part of the problem, be part of the solution.
Ouch.
That hurt my feelings.
Well, you know, did I read that he resigned or something?
He did resign, and his wife got fired from her job too. So imagine that your man and went out here and said some crazy stuff in the public, or he done did something bad, right? And now you walk into work and you don't have your job no more. He said it. Yes, Renita. He posted it on his Facebook page. He posted it on his Facebook page. Yes. Wow, that was my exact reaction. How could you? How can you be a government official and feel like that's it ain't gonna unify? You know, everybody be talking about unity, and that's what we supposed to do. That's a good thing, but this doesn't really help that case, right?
Because are you for the people at this point, or
are you against them? I mean, so kind of pulling this apart a little bit, you know, yes, when there's certain things that come up and it's outside of your realm, you do have to get it on your own.
Yeah.
I believe that there's a way that it could have been said with a little bit more tact, because it's like you're a government official.
Yeah.
Who allowed that particular post to hit the airwaves? Yes, he should have resigned. That's honestly how he felt, because it's like part of the reason why we pay taxes, like we pay into the communities that we live in. We are supposed to benefit. Right? I mean, that's how it goes, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, who? I was confused. I'm like, this is BS.
Yeah.
And to know that it could have been avoided, it's just like it's kind of like they took after, our former administration, where it's just like, hey, you know what? No, it's this department's fault and this department's fault, and it's just like, you know what? Collectively, sometimes we have to say we all took that L.
Yeah.
I
have family out there, so they haven't gotten the worst of it, but they're going through it. Yeah.
As a homeowner, I looked at some of the videos today of what's happening in Texas, and I was mortified for them. Like, so everybody knows, in your car and in your house, if a light pop on in your car or something crazy happen in your house, all you see is dollar signs in your head. Can we agree?
Yes.
Can we agree? Okay. I miss the days when you could call your apartment building and they be like this. We finna come and pull up on you. I miss those days. Y'all be trying to talk about people that's still renting. I'm like, baby, it's some advantages to that.
Yes,
don't talk about nobody that's not ready to own yet, because it is a responsibility.
A huge one.
I saw people, they had the recessed lighting and water was coming through it. I'm like,
yeah.
Stuff bursting.
Yeah.
Icicles coming from their ceiling fan. And I was just looking at it, I was like, oh my goodness. And the one girl, she was crying so hard. She was crying so hard, Kita. It was like a TikTok.
Yeah, my buddy said they were lucky enough to get a room, but so many people are being turned around, like women and children, because they have no place to put them, no rooms. Like everything is
It's sold up at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I with Chicago, y'all know where we from, you know what I'm saying, the Chicagoland area, surrounding areas, we are used to this weather. If you from Chicago, you a tough cookie. You can make it anywhere. You can make it in Chicago or even the surrounding areas too. If you can make it, you can do anything. But Texas was not equipped. We know that now that it's out in the public. So what's been bothering me about it, and part of my hated it with this is that they are just making fun of them, and I'm just like, there's real like disaster and
4 million, and probably counting.
It's a problem. So let's not make fun. We got to try to uplift in any type of way. So GoFundMe's, whatever we can do to try to support. That's what we got to do. We can't be laughing at them because we ready for it because we have no other choice. Chicago would be buried if we didn't have systems and sanitation workers and people in place to get stuff together. They do need to take care of that garbage and the people that live in the city, though.
Yeah.
I stand with y'all because I would be mad as hell if they didn't come pick up my garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Homewood Waste. They actually be doing their thing because they gonna pull up regardless. They don't care. They gonna pull up. I'm like, y'all coming over a bank of snow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
get that trash.
Give me your trash can. We live out here with all this wildlife though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So yeah, that was my first hated it. Does anybody watch Married at First Sight? Don't judge me, judge your people. I tell y'all that all the time. Don't judge me, judge your people. So I watch it. I watched this. I caught the first couple seasons when they came out. They've come a long way. And this season, boy, did they really, really do it. Kita, they got this couple on there, Chris and Paige. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you a quick synopsis of what's going on. I'm going to tell y'all too. Chris marries Paige. Chris tells Paige's friends that she's not a trophy wife and she's not as pretty as the girls that he used to date. Oh. The friends don't say anything to her. She freaks him on the first night because they were married. There's no, I would hope there would be no judgment in that. You choose to consummate your marriage when you consummate your marriage. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nobody gets in between that but you and your husband. So that's number one. So she consummated her marriage. He then told her the next day that he was not attracted to her like that. So he actually told her that it just wasn't physical for him. He felt like he understood why they put them together on paper, but his eyes wasn't really going that route. Okay, so they go on their honeymoon. They're getting to know each other. He's acting stank, just doing things that are not healthy to the relationship. Okay. And then he drops the bomb that his ex-fiance, who it was revealed that he was engaged to her up to 3 months before he went to film on the show for Married at First Sight. This is what comes out. She's pregnant. She's 6 weeks pregnant. His ex-fiance is 6 weeks pregnant, and he told her about it on their honeymoon. He crazy as hell. Mm-hmm. That's not it.
Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Okay.
He tells her before they're getting ready to leave from the honeymoon that he didn't know how he felt about raising his child in another home outside of, where his mother is. And he said that, that they have had talks since it was revealed that she was pregnant, that they would possibly try to rekindle things. And he admitted to Paige, his wife, that he still loved his ex. But what pissed me off, though, y'all, we have to be better.
There's still more. Okay.
Paige said, I want to stick it out. I want to stick it out because it's got to be a reason why God brought us together. Now this is the thing. It didn't piss me off. I don't get into nobody's stuff. I believe you got to handle your relationships how you handle your relationships, right? However, I don't know, Kita. It bothered me. Because I'm married, I understand her dedication of wanting to stay. She's more of a traditional bride. She's, so she's like, let's stick it out. We already did this. We married. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I could be with somebody that told me that they were completely in love with somebody else. And that they wanted to go, even though they created these circumstances, I've told them I'm gonna stick by your side, and then you still say this is where I want to be.
How could it ever work? He said what he wanted, and
it wasn't her.
Yeah.
It hurt my heart to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see no woman, you know what I'm saying? Specifically Black women. I don't like to see y'all be dogged out. I feel like on the show, he flip-flops. He's real hot and cold. And it's like he loops her back in by just being like, I'm more attracted to you now. Mm-hmm. And you can kind of see, like, I feel like he's like a narcissist. And this is the thing. Everybody knows a narcissist. All narcissists are not bad. Like, extremely, extremely bad. They get to levels where you just be like this. Got to put you on ice. Yeah. But it's not so much where you just be like, I'm not gonna deal with them. Renita says she don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
I agree. That was my hate. You hating anything else this week, girl?
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump, he was second time being acquitted. Yeah, so no. That was no. I hate it, but who doesn't, right?
Who doesn't? So. Well, my love it. Close it out on a good note, right? Mm-hmm. My love it. I would have to say would be seeing the different ways that we've seen the communities come together during the snowstorm. Mm-hmm. Humanity is still out there. Mm-hmm. I believe in that. Sometimes we don't really get a good feel that that's what's going on, but it is happening. Mm-hmm. And when you're able to see it kind of like personified, it's like it's right there in front of you. It's a good feeling.
Absolutely.
I don't know. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. Let's get into this reel. This is my cousin, okay? Demetrius. Shout out to him. Surveillance Alert is available in all platforms right now. Get the album.
Yeah. Look, I thought these niggas was real. Till I found out it ain't every one thing. Like it's built into some niggas' chains. A gift from OGs to show us they way. You know that flag is a recess trait. Something we let go way back in the day. But it's so much that shit in my face. I thank the Lord that ain't the way I was made. Every day, make sure my daughter's straight. Let her ass down like a son of the lake. I'm like the things that they used to know when I'm pumping the odds of my brother today. I got that cake and it's fresh out the oven. You was my nigga till they started fussing. You a bitch nigga that's in the discussion. Just know when I see you, please do not say nothing. Everybody rolls till they see the blood on the street. That's when the foundation laid.
I don't even think I share anything
up in her face. Got me the fattest, she know how to eat. She sent me the pictures, just promised the beat. Thought it was forever, but wasn't for me. I learned from mistakes and I talk it for days. I thought all niggas was real. Till I found out it ain't every one thing. Maybe it's built into some niggas' chains. A gift from OGs to show us they way. You know that bank is a recessive trait. Something we let go way back in the day. But it's so much of that shit in my face. Thank the Lord that ain't the way I was made. Wait. I ain't never got paid, but a nigga like me don't change no emotion, a nigga change paper. Can you spot a real nigga? And a crowd some fake ones.
These lights at the party.
Tell me, baby, watch this. I know these niggas ain't real. Turns out it's only on certain occasions. But niggas always be asking for favors. As soon as they get it, I will see them later. Never defending a nigga from haters. And even they do it's because I'm a Jason. The grin got me honest when I speak these seconds. And I'm a real nigga, my word is my paper. My chick the baddest, she pulling up straight to the bag. Get to that money and dash. Never been one that'll brag about stats. But you talking about man, I'm ahead of my class. The G on my stuff is what got that on purpose. And killing these niggas, I trust my letter. Look in their eyes, I can tell that they nervous. I was trying to see what they know what they purpose. I thought all niggas was real. Hey, till I found out it ain't every one thing. Maybe it's built into some niggas' genes. A gift from OGs to show us they way. You know that fact is a reset to trade. Something we let go way back in the day. But it's so much of that shit in my
Y'all, Miss Tia Chanel's backstage. She's about to come out.
Right.
We got some tea coming tonight. It's piping hot. I'm actually, T, give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come on. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Hold on. Let me get your stuff up here. So, girl, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It's Thursday.
I know, girl. You know what? This week been crazy with the snow, but I believe we got through it though.
Barely. I will say that barely. It's been rough. I had to shovel. I did not like that.
No.
I do not enjoy that. I don't subscribe to the idea of I'm every woman. Hey, Kita girl. I am not every woman. I ain't that independent.
None of that.
Right.
I want a man. You know what I'm saying? I like men.
Right.
You know, you can definitely come be caveman over here.
Don't scoop it out. Don't scoop it out.
Yeah.
So
let's go back to old school traditional roles. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine.
You crazy as hell, girl. What you got for us tonight? What you pouring in our cup?
Child, so much stuff has happened.
Tell me.
Let's go ahead and start with Moniece Slaughter from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and I believe Atlanta as well.
Yeah. She been everywhere, girl.
Yeah, because she gonna get a check if she don't do nothing. Well, she apparently finally spilled some tea that we actually care about slightly, and now she has to deal with the aftermath.
Okay. I see what you did.
See what I did there.
I see what you did.
So recently Moniece from Love and Hip Hop did a video or a live with Kendra G, Chicago's own.
Yeah, shout
out to her. It's been on the Wendy Williams show, all kinds of stuff. Everybody's talking about it. She basically confirmed Dr. Dre's relationship with Omarion baby mama.
Foul.
And so, you know, you would think that that's like the juiciest tea of all, but Lil Fiya's ex-girlfriend ain't even the one that we care about. Her name is April Jones.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, she passes through the B2K members and whatnot, and now she on to Dr. Dre.
Please.
But so
please,
you would think that Dr. Dre would try to stay out the news as best he can, you know, especially since he just had an aneurysm because his ex-wife trying to take everything and they look.
She like, I need the last of my belongings.
She is like, listen, I need to interview your mistresses and find out how much money you spent on them, so we can go ahead and take this to court. Now, mind you, ain't none of them speaking. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. So tell me why this girl talking about somebody is threatening her from Dr. Dre's camp. Talking about, you better go on vacation. Clear your mind. Get out of LA.
Anybody that's bouted enough to be on Death Row Records, baby, I'm not trying to do nothing wrong to them.
Okay. We knew Dr. Dre was crazy when what's the one with the real irritating voice?
Michelle.
When Michelle came out and was like, yeah, he busted my face open too. I don't know why all these big men she be dating be busting her face open and the skinny men be looking at other women. She really need to work. At this point, it's you, sir. I need you to I need to know what it is about you. She always ends up in some kind of a traumatic relationship. That's you. That means that you need to deal with whatever it is inside of you that craves that.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's an enforcer, I guess, calling her and got her scared. She said she ain't gonna say nothing else about Dr. Dre. But ain't he still in the hospital though? Is he from the hospital bed calling her like, yeah?
Well, I think that he was out because weren't those pictures of him in April? Didn't it come after the aneurysm?
I don't know how old those pictures was. There was no date. So just because they posted it then doesn't mean that it was taken.
That it was
produced. I really don't know. And y'all know April liked to get in relationships, and we don't even know until, according to her, they in love and they've been together for years. So
I don't know about that.
I don't be knowing. I like to mind my business to a certain extent. But yeah, could y'all just imagine if it was Eminem calling her? Like, I know it's not funny, but it's funny. Like, you remember when Eminem did that song? Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say.
Well, let me pull out when it was
right? Could you imagine if that's him? Like, hilarious. Speaking of hilarious,
okay.
So y'all boy, Tory Lanez.
That's not our boy. We're not claiming him. He's not our boy.
Yeah. Now, in case anybody viewing don't remember who Tory is, Tory the one that shot Meg in the feet. And then came out with a real long drawn out EP about how he didn't do it. And if he shot her, how come it didn't mess up no tendons? Because you had a 22. It was a pew pew pew. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. That was
and
not
now we think it's because she snatched your hat off because you got that tattered wig on your head. I mean,
child, they went in on him.
I posted the picture on Tea with Tia Chanel on Facebook. Please go look at it. It is definitely an afro with a big ass rest in peace Uncle Phil for real ass hole.
Benson.
It's several different patches, like, and then he thought it was a good idea to like go live after he got a lining. He got a lining, but bro wouldn't look down in the video,
right? Because it might drip.
No, baby, it ain't gonna drip. Them holes is still in there. Tiger wasn't able to cure all of that. Now, a whole fool.
You need to go to the hair club
or something. He need to go somewhere. And while we talking about going places, I don't know if y'all remember Riff Raff. He's the original Tacky 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
He the original, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
They look like father and son, like in real life. They really do. It looks like that boy came from his loins.
They look crazy.
They look related. Well, Riff Raff is challenging Tiki 6ix9ine to a boxing match for $1 million cash.
Is it gonna be on Zeus?
Probably. It ain't gonna be on no channel that none of us pay for. With that being said, you know, because he said he's just mad because Tekashi keep trying to fight real rappers with real careers that have, like, you know, police backgrounds. He like, I ain't got no record. Right. You know what I'm saying? You already stole my rainbow braids and my grills. You the new me. I don't like that.
Right. We finna fight.
You a snitch, so let's fight. Put him up. I'll fight you one hand tied behind my back.
right. Nah, that's kind of wild though. That's wild.
Tacky 6ix9ine is little. Okay. So I'm just trying to understand how this 6 feet whatever lanky other white man is gonna jump on him. It'll be interesting to see nonetheless. I'll keep you guys posted. I want to end off on some really amazing news.
Yay.
There are rumors that Donald Glover, the creator of FX Atlanta, he's also Childish Gambino. So he the guy that sings This Is America.
Both of them.
Yeah. He him or whatever. So he signed an 8-year all-around deal with Amazon Prime Video. Yes. So they're going to be coming out with some new content. I think that's great, especially since Insecure is ending. Yeah. We definitely need more Black creatives coming out with content that has something to do with us and our lives, telling our story from our mouths.
Right.
But the dopest part about it is Malia Obama has reportedly been recruited for the writing room. Lit. I didn't even know Shorty liked that.
Right. I would never have any idea about that. That's amazing. That is amazing.
The Obamas just keep on blessing us. I just really appreciate them.
I love them.
Like, I mean, I know they couldn't do anything as far as laws were concerned and stuff like that. They couldn't really, get in there and,
do right.
help us. But they, you know what I'm saying? They definitely do everything for the culture. And I really appreciate that. If you're not listening to Michelle Obama's podcast on Spotify, I'm not sure what you're listening to. It's literally the greatest. But with that being said, that is my time. I am Tia Chanel. You can find me on all social media platforms at Tia Chanel. You can also buy these lashes.
Buy them lashes, girl. Buy them lashes, girl.
TLC by Tia Chanel. I am on the pull up. I definitely do applications as well. It is $5 to apply them for you. And then the delivery fee depends on where you at.
Okay.
Boo, y'all.
All
right, T, girl, have a good night.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you too. Bye. Hey y'all, we back. We changing colors and stuff. These lights. It's a party. No, that was, man. My cup is overflowing at this point. If you haven't already, make sure that you drop those businesses. Okay. If you just tuning in, it's the Blueprint Live, y'all. And I got Miss Kita LaShaun in the building with me. Kita, just because you know what, we about halfway through the show. Let them know a little bit. Give them a snippet about what you do before we get into our what would you do tonight.
Okay. So primarily I've been into the fitness world lately. So I've been, helping myself as well as others reach goals, just spreading positivity. It's not just really about weight loss. I just try to keep them, on a positive, note. I also write.
Okay.
I have a nonprofit organization where it's hard with COVID, but I currently have care packages, and I'm just trying to figure out where I can distribute them because, believe it or not, it's really hard to give them away nowadays.
Yeah.
With the COVID,
I can imagine.
So yeah, other than that, but my main focus right now is just fitness and health.
That's right. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Okay, this is sis. I want to get into the song. We're gonna lift it up before we get into the what would you do. This is Moment of Praise by Gino Pacino and King Chaz, y'all. This song is really, really dope. It's a gospel song, actually.
Really? Okay.
But I want y'all to listen to it. It doesn't play like a gospel song to me, but I feel it like a gospel song. That's my review. Because this what would you do?
His mercy great. It's your name of praise. Even at my lowest point, I know you was down to anoint me. The game winner 0.3.
Shout out to Gino Pacino. The whole the circle crew. The crew, okay. Size up, everybody. Shout out to all of y'all.
Humble in your woman. Every time they try to tear me down, that's my was
I tell them that Size Up and Gino Pacino, they helped me get other artists on my show by coming on my show.
Really?
Like they were really like the pioneers for me as far as artists. So they always send me their exclusive shit, and I'm just like, I love y'all. They dope. Check this out. Moment of Praise, Gino Pacino and King Chaz. Y'all get into it.
How I made it up until this point, let me reiterate. They say I'm a better man. I'm hoping you understand. Everything could change, but the Lord, I give you my hand. Praise the Lord.
I just realized I cursed doing a gospel song, but he know my heart though. Here, it's good. It's pure. I was a pirate in my old. No, I want y'all to hear that. First off, you need to go and download it, okay? Add it to your playlist. That was Moments of Praise by Gino Pacino and King Chaz. It's available on all platforms, y'all. It's a party, y'all. We told y'all with the lights, everything. It's a party. Okay. The first, what would you do for tonight? So Valentine's Day just passed. First off, Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. I hope you all have been celebrating in your own way. Me, I feel bad because I've been a little silent about it. But each day I've been trying to read a new Black history fact, just for my own self, just to kind of know, some of the things that went on in our history. Right. Just those things that are, not the main things that's put out. But Valentine's Day was, also a great weekend. Kita, did you have fun?
I did. I went out of town and enjoyed myself. So yes.
I'm glad that you did. I did, kind of like a staycation. So it was really fun. But this What Would You Do is kind of centered around Valentine's Day. And actually this was submitted from Whitney from Noir Girl. So shout out to her. Y'all better go and subscribe because she got some new stuff coming. You didn't hear it from me though, but you did. All right, here we go. My man sent the kids back to their moms with flowers, a card, and a bear. I only found out because she posted it on Facebook with the caption that said, "Always and forever, unbreakable bond." She also showed where he signed, "I love you," and called her by her old nickname. When I confronted him, he said the kids need to see their parents showing love and respecting one another. Should I ask her to take it down?
Wait, okay. So wait, who sent the card to the mom? What happened?
Her man
Okay.
sent his kids back to the child's mom.
Okay.
With flowers, a card, and a bear.
Okay.
He wrote on the card, "Always and forever." Well, no, she put "Always and forever, unbreakable bond" on her caption. And then he said, "I love you," and called her by her nickname.
Okay.
She wants to know, should she ask her to take it down?
I wouldn't. And so the baby mama posted it.
She posted it on Facebook.
That's not as harsh as it may sound. That's not her battle. Meaning the baby mama.
Correct.
You're asking her to take it down for what? That's her page. It was given to her, so it's hers. And if she wants to post it,
she has every right to post it.
To do so.
I'm a firm believer of you have to confront the appropriate person. Mm-hmm. You cannot take, if I'm married to you, I have a relationship with you. So I'm going to check you before I go and ask her, mm-hmm. Am I going to take it down? If you happen to be that uncomfortable. See, the thing about it is like, I would want to know more context around that relationship because it sounds like a bit of a newer relationship. And yeah, there could possibly be some things that contributed to some insecurities within that relationship, because he is right to a certain extent, but the messages can't be all lovey-dovey like that. I will keep my eye open about it, but it's like, never let them see you sweat, sis. Right. That's number one. You shouldn't ask her to take it down. If it makes you that uncomfortable, first off, you're going to get caught up for snooping. Because why you on that woman's page in the first place to be worried about what she put on her page? Right. Move further. But since you didn't do that, that's okay. You tell him to tell her to take it down. You absolutely at no point in that transaction need to ask her to take it down. At all. At all. It's petty. It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. Don't put yourself out there like that. Kita, what you think?
No, don't. Because like I said, that's not her battle. You need to take that up with your man. It initiated with him, so that's who you need to go to in all regards.
Yeah. I did see a lot of the debate of should, ex-lovers, if they have children, like, should they get gifts and stuff. So even though I grew up in a household, I did grow up in a 2-parent household. The loveliest thing to see was when we would be able to, when it was special events, like if it was for mom or if it was for dad, mm-hmm. and they would get us together, we'd go out and make a whole day of it, and we go and shop for a gift for them. Mm-hmm. To be able to, I don't know, do y'all remember giving y'all parents gifts like when y'all really didn't have shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you made it work, or your parents, they chipped in at the last minute. They like, go ahead and add that on now. You know what I'm saying? The joy that it brings to the parent that receives it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he's got the right notion of it, but he has to check how he does that. Yeah, I wouldn't put no type of messages like that on there. It's inappropriate for your current relationship. Mm-hmm. So she got to confront the root of the issue. Yeah. Yeah. That I don't know, Kita.
She needs to confront the root of the issue, and she needs to confront the right person, and the right person is not the baby mama.
It's not the baby mama.
And that's that.
It's not the baby mama at all, sis. Please don't make it about the baby mama.
It's not.
Don't do it. That's really where I'm at. They on here. They probably just listening to it like, oh girl, crazy. Actually, the dude is the one that's crazy because he got a lot of balls.
Big one.
To go and put that on that woman's card like that.
Mm-hmm. At this point, her question or her thing shouldn't be take it down. It should be what's that about? Not the whole card, but the whole message. I mean, it's fine to want to co-parent for the kids because that is important for kids to see you all get along. It means a lot to them. But getting along doesn't mean disrespecting the current relationship that you're in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
That's the question. That's the first question.
It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. We're gonna take a quick break real quick and just, come right back. I don't know, y'all. She shouldn't be asking him nothing. That's why I'm at. But we'll be right back.
The Black Dollar Days initiative has officially kicked off. Make sure that you join founder Faye Porter in her mission in uplifting the Black community. You can join by registering your business or just replying that you're in and you're ready to be in on this initiative. Okay? Visit theblackdollardays.com and do what you need to do to be a part of this. Be a part of the change that you want to see. Make sure that you follow them on all social media and let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Ask BlueJae is available for all your business needs. They offer website and social media management, business organization and preparation courses, project management, and you can even shop the Black Excellence collection. This features clothing, mugs, notebooks, and everything that you need. And if you use the code MECHI10, you can get 10% off at checkout. Make sure that you log on and check out Ask BlueJae and let them know the Blueprint Media Company sent you.
So we was on that crazy ass what would you do? I think we're ready for the what would you do number 2.
Let's hear it.
Child, this one is that one. Make sure that y'all dropping those businesses, okay? We had a few. Real quick before we hop into this one though, I do want to hop back on. Make sure y'all following them. Party buses, y'all, and other services got the party bus. You want to go and get dropped off in vacation in style? Is that what you said you needed? Is that what y'all was saying y'all needed? Okay, cool. And shout out to our business of the week, the Rosebud collection, okay?
Yeah.
I brought them up so I can smell it again. Do you want to smell it?
Yes, please.
It's okay.
Thank you.
That one, yeah. That's the Kai Blue, y'all.
They think we exaggerate.
They do. I want to put I'm telling you, I sleep with this shit under my nose. Okay. That's how good it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Period. That is exactly what I would do. But no. Okay. Here we go. I saw this one on Zane's page. You gotta shout out the plug. We don't plagiarize out here.
Okay.
About a year ago, I met this wonderful woman. She's 32, literally the woman I've always prayed for and needed. She's very uplifting, kind-hearted, and it's obvious that she's fallen for me. She was in an accident and now has an issue where her balance is off, and she needs me to hold her hand if we go up a few stairs or up something steep, or sometimes she has to hold on to things to steady her balance. Plus, she's gained 20 pounds due to the meds she was on and being depressed, as she puts it. To be honest, even though she's doing physical therapy, I'm embarrassed by it. I don't want to have to help my lady in that way. That makes it seem like I'm having to help my grandma or something. Then sometimes people start to stare, and that's embarrassing to me. Her weight gain honestly makes me not as attracted to her like before. Her face is more round and her butt sticks out more, and she has a little gut and some love handles now. I don't really discriminate, but I feel like I'm getting punked. I've gained some weight too, but I feel like she should compliment me, you know? No, we don't. I do care about her a lot. She's a good woman, has a good career, and is very loving. She asked me what's wrong, but honestly, I started to fall back. I'm trying to be a changed man. I've been with women who didn't mean me no good and who tried to F me over. And sometimes I feel like calling up one of my old flames. I mean, everything about this woman was wonderful, even the sex. I honestly love her, but it's not always easy showing all of my feelings because other women in the past have effed my trust up and betrayed me. But this woman's never hurt me. I told my brother about it and he said she's too good for me and that a real man would accept her. I ended up telling her how I felt and it made her upset. I'd never seen her cry until that point. Actually ended things and said she didn't deserve that type of treatment from me and that a real man would appreciate her one day, flaws and all. I was appalled because how dare she end things with me because I told her the truth. Should I fight for it and tell her I'm sorry or just leave her alone? My mom even took her side and told me I was a sorry excuse for a man for treating her like that. I don't think so. Can you give me some advice? Boy, what
So
the hell?
I mean, why is he trying to go back and apologize when he made it clear that he's no longer attracted
He's
to
not
her?
attracted to
She's
her.
basically become a hindrance to him. Like at this point, you put it out there. Unfortunately, the damage is done.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, let her live her life because at this point, she now knows how you feel. So even going back into it, the trust is not going to be. If it were me,
I mean, how could you trust him?
It's not going to be there.
Girl, first off, she did the right thing, and I'm so happy for her. That might have been a hard decision to make because it sounded like that she really was a good woman and she really did love him. You know what I'm saying? So Whitney said he is awful. How often do you use that word? Yeah, that's exactly what he is. That's the level that it's at. He's on a whole nother level with it. Leave her alone would be my answer.
And then the part that gets me is that he said he gained some weight too, but she should compliment him. So if you've gained weight, since we're putting it out there, I mean, people do what they do, but her reasoning behind it, if you will, I mean, she went through something,
Yeah.
She's healing from something.
Exactly.
So if there is an excuse for it, then she has one. What's yours? And what do you mean she needs to compliment you? So when she comes out of her issue and she gets back to the person she once was for herself,
right? Do she? Why do you think that you deserve her at that point? I don't know. For me, leave her alone. Mm-hmm. Stop bothering that woman. Let her go and live her life and be free. Mm-hmm. Period. Because it's the things that he said, like that's what you harping on. Because you got to help her a little bit just with balance. It's not like she's walking. She in physical therapy. So she's actively trying to fix what it is that you're talking about, and you can't even give her grace. Mm-hmm. That's what people be missing. You got to give people grace as far as when they're doing certain things, or if things are different for them, or they have a whole new challenge that's ahead of them. You have to give people grace.
He's talking about it's hard for him. Imagine what it is for her.
Right. She's going through it. Because this is the thing, somebody that has injuries like that, they remember who they used to be. Mm-hmm. That's what they remember. So I just be a little bit disgusted at some of these dudes that be expecting like this grandiose type of woman, and they don't even have their own stuff together sometimes, or we're all lacking in some type of way. But for you to just feel like that it's okay to say that. It is your truth, but sometimes we have to use discernment. Why would you go and kick that woman while she was down already? Yeah. That's petty. That's real petty. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Boo, you want some wine? We look. You gotta get a drink off that for real. Let me see your face.
Superficial.
It is. And it's like, and it be the one I'm like, you up in a struggle with me. Like, you know, I be hating dudes, like bigger dudes that be talking about us. I'm like, you got titties too. No shade. It's okay. Nobody is judging you. Everybody's bodies are different. We have to accept that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say I don't accept it, but what I do be praying for the people on like the 600-pound life.
Yeah.
Kita, so I heard you had some stuff you had to share with us.
I mean, a little something, yeah.
What you got for us?
So, you know, it's really geared towards my ladies. You know, I try to bring some health tips with me.
Yeah.
So we all, or maybe most of us, I know I do. I don't care what you see on Facebook. There is some, you know, little bit of stubborn cellulite in places that could go away.
Ooh, cellulite.
You know? So, some of the things that actually contribute to it. I mean, we know what we eat, you know, that we shouldn't be eating, but foods that actually contribute to cellulite. You got your sugary snacks, your refined carbs, pasta, rice, anything made with white flour.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I know, it's all the good stuff. Pop, processed meats, because they're high in sodium. These are things that help contribute to cellulite.
Okay.
You know, so and it's
so
really
sad.
stubborn. If you've ever tried to get rid of cellulite, it takes some dedication, you know. And I'm always about the diet, so it starts in the kitchen, as I always tell you. But there are foods to help reduce the appearance of cellulite. Right. You got to get your greens in, you know, your kale, your spinach, your broccoli, avocados, fruits, oranges. They help trigger cellulite.
Okay.
Lemons and grapefruits, bell peppers, salmon, tuna. You know, we got to get these things in our diet. Flax seeds, you can get those from Walmart. I actually use those in my protein smoothies. It's really good fiber as well.
Okay.
So
we all need that.
If you got that stubborn cellulite, get rid of the things that are contributing to it. You know, add those things to help reduce it. There are some workouts that actually help them as well. I'll put those in the link.
Make sure you drop all that information.
So yeah.
So y'all heard the foods that y'all gotta eat to attack the cellulite. You know, I mean, you know, I'm a big girl too, and I get it like on my legs.
Yeah, it hits the thighs and then our booties. You know, just and it's hard. It's hard. You know, so
what do you think about? So I know that you focus on the health journey or whatever the case is. So what if you have like a client that they've done everything, they lost the weight? Would you tell them to get something that's like a non-invasive thing, like to smooth out their skin?
I absolutely would not.
Okay.
You know, to each his own, but I'm not the person to ever tell you to go do anything that you can do yourself if you put in the work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I just won't tell you to go do it. You know, has the thought crossed our minds? I'm sure maybe a time or two. But for me, it's like, number one, I'm too scared to go into anybody's knife or any procedure. You know,
I'm talking about like
I know, just like the little
the outside stuff,
the knife, any of that, because I feel like it's a short fix. I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So anything like that, I feel like it's a short fix. So just take the time to do it the right way. And I just tell her, you have to be patient. You know, we want a quick fix with everything so bad.
And it can't be like that.
You have to be patient, you know. So with whatever you choose to do, that's on you. But I just won't be the one to tell you to do it.
No, that's real. That's for real. I just thought that I asked because I did want to know, like, what is the perspective from somebody that, focuses on the more holistic approach of weight
I heard
loss.
It's really good for some people. I heard,
But I'll share mine's my testimony with that and what encouraged me to ask you. So around the time when I was getting married, I was working out. I was doing all of that, but anybody that knows me, it's no secret. I got a little muffin top. Shorty got a little blueberry going on. So I was losing the weight and doing all of that, and I did. I went to I actually went to Crescent Day Spa. Shout out to them. And she, got me together, so I would get my massages and then I would get my, my laser lipo. And I just did like a session of it, a few sessions. And it was great, but I know that I fell off, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, look, if you can go and get that, you can do it yourself too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to shift the mindset after that. But yeah, it's like they work with it. It was like it's a quick fix if you don't keep up and maintain.
That's what it is. Anything you get done, whether it's, whether you choose to work out, whether it's surgery, whether it's, smoothing, you still have to do your part. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you just did what you did for nothing. So that's another reason I say it's a quick fix. You still have to maintain it.
Absolutely. You still have to do your part. So yeah, I think that's great advice, Kita. Let's see what do we have next? I'm gonna give you guys the lavish look of the night. Let me put them on. These lights up in here acting up, y'all. I'm gonna whoop these lights as soon as we get off. So the lavish look of the week is Diva Reloaded. This is one of my favorites, y'all. Whoop whoop whoop! Pull over that ass too fast. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Hold on, wait. Well, I think we could jam out a little bit. Just a little bit to some songs. Let me see. You know what? Oh, I heard this song.
Hey baby, I know that man hurt you.
And don't you just feel? I feel fly.
I'm talking to me.
Don't be afraid.
Oh me.
That's your brother.
I didn't know. Hey, these some glasses I probably would have had on when Anthony was trying to holler like.
Make you feel really good to miss ya. There's nowhere else to go.
Just don't be afraid. Zamo Moon and Mikey everything. Get it tone. And I'm just gonna leave the glasses on for the song because. These are available at MzMetchi.com/shop. Diva Reloaded. It's only a couple pairs left. So, child, if they don't get them, they gonna be messed up.
Yeah. I'm not a predator. I just want to get next to you.
I like this song. It made me want to go skating. No, I have to get y'all this look.
You all dressed up, ready for it. Only like MJ and McCartney did. Stay. In the California King, we just lay. Body cross like a puppet.
I did a preview, y'all, of the men's collection last week. Y'all probably like, damn, I missed it. I know y'all want to see it. You'll see it soon. No, actually, so I love me a good black and gold pair of shades, though. It's just so classic. I have my ones on my silver, too. Or gray, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, people be getting into debates about that. It's silver. No, it's gray. I'm like, how about they all in the same family and you understood what I was talking about. You knew the color. You can pick a color. Okay. All right. Let's get into the topic of the night. Apologies. So Justin Timberlake came out with a real weak ass apology. It's not weak. I mean, I would like to think it's Justin Timberlake. I'd like to think he's sincere. Blink twice if you believe me. How late is too late to receive an apology? Like in your mind?
In my mind, because I'm trying to grow as a person, I don't think it's ever too late to receive it, but it's just up to that person to receive it. You know what I mean?
They got to be able to process it.
I think it's never. I think you should always. In that instance, I think better late than never is suitable.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But
I tread in that same mind frame as well. I feel like that. The last time I could say that I went through something where I was just like, man, I'm like, I feel wrong. Y'all bitches owe me an apology. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely felt like that. I was able to quickly accept that, that apology was not something that was a priority or that it would ever come. And I had to make that peace with myself very quickly to not allow myself to sit within those situations. Mm-hmm. And the crazy part about it is that when those particular apologies came, I had always told myself, I'm like, man, F y'all, da, 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 da. I get angry too. people don't see that side of me, but it's like, you know, it's like don't do anything like that. It's not a good thing. So when they actually did, you know, apologize, it was totally unexpected. But it was like that sharp moment of, it's like, do you just turn up and just wild out and act a fool because that's what you might have been holding on to some energy, or do you be open and accept that? And I always choose to be open and to accept it. This is the thing. I think something that we have to acknowledge when we think about our relations with people is that we evolve. Yeah. Right? So I can't still be mad at a boyfriend that I had 15 years ago because he's probably nowhere near that type of person today. It can be a difference, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like with the apologies though, like it's got to be sincere when it happens. Definitely. If you know when you're getting like an apology that's very flippant or forced, you're like, oh, I apologize. Mm-hmm. It's like, why are you talking through your teeth if you're actually very sorry about what's going on? Yeah. And sometimes we have to learn to be okay without ever receiving that apology. You know what I mean? It's like you're not going to always get it. You are not going to always get it, no matter how much you deserve it. That part, because it could be some real foul stuff, y'all, that actually happens. It's foul as hell, right? And everybody even they know that they should apologize to you and not treat you like that. You still won't get that apology, and you got to learn to be okay with it. Britney Spears and Janet Jackson had no other choice but to move on after the whole Justin Timberlake thing, because it was just like the damage was already done. I still haven't watched Britney Spears stuff, and y'all might think it's weird to be into that, but I like Britney Spears, and go to hell respectfully if you did, okay? Because baby, and you know what? Even you know Britney Spears all right when she can get away with a damn song talking about I'm a slave, for you, and it was just like this. I don't receive this as racist. I'm very much so on the fence. I like this song. Press play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Britney, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was. So, they had to find a way to get through that. Like, he straight up with Britney Spears was just like this. Yeah, basically like, yeah, I did it. Like, you're not supposed to kiss and tell. Justin Timberlake, if you hear me, first off, Future Sex Love Sounds was the best album. Okay. But these old apologies, man, I just wondered, did he feel sorry during those times? Or did he not understand the magnitude of his actions during that time? Like, he pulled Janet Jackson's titty out. What do you think brought this on? That I have you naked by the decades later. Like, Janet Jackson had a baby and stuff. Right. Come on now, she's a whole mama now. She'll whip that thing out on the subway. Stop playing. This is Janet Jackson that we talking about. I don't think she was shamed. I think she was mad that they was cutting it to her money. Yeah, I don't think she was either. This is Janet Jackson. I don't care how shy she say she is. I think she would have been all right. She get on that stage. I would love to go see Janet Jackson in concert. She do some crazy stuff in a good way. Not bad. She's an entertainer for sure. I'm like this. I'm like, you could bring me up on stage, Janet. Because Janet Jackson makes such erotic music, not even to go off on a whole nother thing, but like she made that music that you could feel. Y'all, she got a song, and they hate when I say the name of the song on here, but it's called Moist, y'all. Moist. I know y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna say it no more. Moist. That's the name? No, it's really the name of the song. I'm not bullshitting. That's really the name. But back to the I didn't even mean to go off like that. But you can't. It's like with Janet Jackson. She had to boss up after that. You pull her whole nipple out on TV. I was like this. Where did you get that ring from? So, but y'all know my mom is gone, but one of my fondest memories that I actually have, just, of course I have all of these memories, but one that I can remember surrounding that situation. At the time we were all watching it, and, there was not no DVR or TiVo. I don't even know if TiVo was out at that time. I think it was. Needless to say, when it happened, we were having a Super Bowl party at our, at my parents' house. Child, he pulled that nipple out. My mom was like, was that her titty? The house was dead silent because we was all like, did you see it?
Yes, it was.
And she wasn't it like a little sun around it? It was like it was distinctive that they had it so close to her breast.
So right there.
That you could see, they were like, better have you naked by the end of this song. I'm like, and he comes out 20 years later. I respect him for acknowledging his wrongdoing in that. You have to respect an apology too. Don't just take it. Some people don't know how to have that outward thing as far as their ability to apologize. Like they may actually feel like it, but they'll say the apology dry as hell.
Yeah.
Like, man, my bad.
Yeah. Well, some people just truly don't. Some people aren't ready to apologize because it means they have to admit that they did something wrong and they're not ready to do that. So.
Yeah. Paige was laughing. Shout out to Fresh Start Academy. Period. Thank you for tuning in, Paige. Right now we're talking about apologies. We started it off with Justin Timberlake and, his 20-year apology. I would like to think that he is a changed person, and maybe the things that he didn't recognize at that time. You want to be able to take an apology for face value. How did this turn into us giving y'all tips on how to take apology or apologize? When I had to learn how to apologize? With my husband.
It's a humbling experience. It really is. It really is.
He was the one. He was the one that helped me to realize that it's just like this. Okay, you know what? You got some stuff too. Because, it's like sometimes people will kind of play the victim to stuff because it's like they need the apologies. Save apologies for when it actually needs to be. So it can be sincere. You can really feel it. Like if you're having a bad day or whatever the case is, don't take it out on everybody else. Just be like this. Hey, I'm having a bad day before you end up trying to have a day with them and cuss their ass out because you mad or you going through something. It's like, but why though? I don't know. I don't think we have to beat a dead horse with that, but just be sincere in your apologies. And if you are on the end of receiving an apology, what you have to do is be open to it.
And if someone apologizes to you and you accept it, from that point on, it should be part of the past.
Stand on it. Stand on it. Stand on it. I don't know what the hell these lights is doing, girl. We orange now. I love it. You know what? Doing this show for so long, I have grown to appreciate the bloopers.
Yeah.
Kita. And it's live. So y'all get it all the time. And I love to be able to share that with y'all. I'll just be like this. All right, so we're gonna be a Cheeto right now. And then we'll be back blue. And then we'll be purple. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? No, it's all right though. Look, I just be laughing about it. It used to be a time it would freak me out. I'd be like, oh my gosh, everything is ruined. And now I'm just like this.
Right.
This is it. So we're gonna be oranges at this particular point. No, I think we can close it out on that. Kita, let them know where they can find you at.
Yes. I am on Facebook, Kita LaShaun. I am also on Instagram, Kita_LaShaun. And my workout group on Facebook is Let's Get Fit. And find me there.
Absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all get in tune with my sis, Miss Kita LaShaun. Okay. And then I'm gonna put up, y'all make sure that y'all go and follow Miss Tia Chanel too. She's going to be on every Thursday at 7 p.m. So y'all make sure that y'all tune in, go and visit her blog, and shop them eyelashes. I know y'all like eyelashes and stuff.
Yeah,
I know y'all like that. Quote of the night. I feel like this last week there's been a lot of things that's been going on where you can be in a place of feeling defeated, right? So this one is short and simple. And I think Nelson Mandela got it right with this. I never lose. I either win or learn. Baby, that ain't even no like long ass sentence.
No.
And that's dropping the real knowledge. Okay. So, a lot of people, I mean, especially, our homies out in Houston.
Yeah.
They're experiencing some hardships, they're experiencing some loss. And they got some different things going on. And even though right now it's real dark, I believe that they're gonna be able to win out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then that state, I believe they'll be able to learn that they actually have some pitfalls and some things that they have to get together. And that's okay. Okay, because sometimes it takes for tragedy to strike in order for you to recognize what you need to do the next time, right?
Yes.
You can win and you can learn at the same time. You can do them separately. You can do them together. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But be able to get something out of it so those times that you feel like, man, I'm losing something or I'm not quite, something ain't right. Try to figure out what you can pull from that situation. Kid, I go by the mantra of turn pain into power.
Yeah, definitely. You have to. You absolutely have to.
I would love to one day just write a book of some of the things and the woes that I've experienced and how I was just like this. I'm going to allow myself to have a moment, an episode, or a season, but I'm not going to stay there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to stay there.
The choice is always yours.
That's right.
It's up to you. What are you going to do with it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I wanted to just leave you all with that. Kita, I want to thank you for joining me. This is, she's going to be coming on, and definitely just sharing some tips with you all. Like, this is, we got to stay healthy. We still in the middle of a pandemic. I hope that the Blueprint Live on Thursdays, it offers you some time to just kind of get away from it all. You know what I'm saying? And I love sharing that with you. Y'all already know what it is. You can follow me on all platforms at MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi. Please be sure to shop Lavish Looks, y'all. Yes. Diva Reloaded. She's reloaded. Okay. Make sure that you shop and follow the Blueprint Media Company on all social platforms. And you can find us on Instagram, Twitter at the BP Media Co. If you type that in, you gonna run into it all, baby. Okay. You gonna run into it all. And of course, we have to thank our amazing sponsors: Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Ask BlueJae, Black Dollar Days, and Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Yes, I threw my business in there because she's definitely a sponsor. Okay. Period. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. Have a very, very, very exciting show for you next week. So make sure that you tune in 6:30 right here. Boom. Bye.